Hey guys, Past here. Today I have a video on the upcoming Battlefield 3 DLC Aftermath, Medal of Honor Warfighter, and a couple things about Battlefield 4. So this is going to be a lot of talk about future games and future DLCs coming out, and so I'm going to give you my opinions, I'm going to give you some facts that you might not have known yet, and just a bunch of stuff like that over this video. So please bear with me and watch the entire thing if you want to. Okay, so first off we'll start with what's coming soonest. So Medal of Honor Warfighter comes out next month. I really should probably start thinking about pre-ordering it because I'm going to pre-order it. I'm going to play that, and it's probably going to be the main game on my channel till Aftermath DLC for Battlefield 3 comes out. I'll still probably play Medal of Honor Warfighter if it's good. So I'm really hoping it's good. It looks really interesting. The details that I've gotten, the few that I've gotten, are pretty good. It sounds like it's going to be really interesting, like fire team on fire team. I'm pretty sure it's 6 on 6, and then you can choose. This is a detail most people don't know. You can actually have like some guy from the Polish Grom, Russian Alpha Spetsnaz, and the US SEALs all in one fire team. You don't just have to have all the SEALs in one fire team, or all the Russian Spetsnaz in one fire team. You can actually mix them up, so that could be pretty interesting. It's different from what I thought, but just learned that today looking up some more details on it. So I'm going to be playing that a bunch. That's probably my main game. I'm going to post content. There aren't too many people who are going to post content, so I'm hoping that'll help me grow my channel a bit and propel it into the size that I want it to be. Second off, Battlefield 3's Aftermath DLC. I'm reading the details right now. It's obviously in earthquake-ridden Tehran, so 4 maps. Hopefully they'll all be different. I really don't want a bunch of the same-looking maps, and I really don't want another Tehran highway. Oh no! But it'll probably be something like maybe the town area in Strike at Carcand, or that one campaign map, do you guys remember, with the ditch that you have to crawl along? I think it's the second one, and probably some stuff similar to that. And then we get 10 new weapons again. We get heavily modified troop transport and civilian vehicles to carry around. There's going to be tons of dust. We're going to be diving in and out of big buildings and dense urban combat. We get a new game mode, new assignments, new achievements, dog tags. So that looks pretty good to me. Hopefully it'll be interesting, because Armored Kill is probably going to be the best DLC, but it's not that good for consoles because we only have 24 players, 12 on 12. So it's really bad for us because we just don't have enough players on each team to effectively play around with 5 objectives. If you split that evenly and you're actually playing strategically, which no one does on console, if you actually have a team, or if you're like in a competitive game, you actually have a team. If you're trying to hold all 5 conquest points, you can only put 2 guys in each flag. I mean, there's just, and that's having them not in vehicles. If you want to have every tank, every artillery, the AA gun, and both helicopters filled up, you've got like 6 people to go around between 5 flags. It's 1 person guarding each flag if you're holding all the flags, or if you hold 3, that's only like 2 people each flag. It's impossible to hold. In flags, it's impossible to capture any objectives without gathering like an entire army to go over there. We just don't have enough people. I mean, 64 players is probably a little too much. I mean, it could be really fun, but probably the best that you could probably do is 24 players on each side, 48 players total, 24 and 24. That seems to be what's good for Rush and Conquest, and takes superiority from what I've seen of PC games. That just seems to be what's working, and unless they make some drastic changes for Battlefield 4 for the PS3, I think it's even going to come out on PS4, so that's a few reasons why I'm going to end up playing it on PC, because of all the better features that it has on PC, and so that's a long ways off. But yes, I'll be getting Battlefield 4 for PC. when it comes out next year. Because I just can't take all the downfalls that we have on console. And now to Battlefield 4. I have to ask you guys, Battlefield 3 is a sequel of Battlefield 2, right? So is Battlefield 4 just going to be another sequel of Battlefield 3? Is it going to be like similar, like a modern combat warfare type deal where we're in the present day with the guns that we have now? Or are we going to go a little bit into the future? I mean, what would you prefer? Would you prefer a sequel to Battlefield 3 or a brand new game? Like, not just like a reskin or an upgrade, but a completely new like type deal like they did from Bad Company 2 to Battlefield 3. That was a huge jump. So do you want a huge jump from Battlefield 3 to Battlefield 4? So that's really opinionated. I really don't know what to say. I mean, Battlefield 3 is really good, and it's such a good game. I honestly wouldn't mind one like reskin of it. Well, not really reskin. They've changed a ton of stuff up. They can add some better game modes. Rush, Conquest. Those are the only two game modes they have that are actually playable. Team Deathmatch, you only play it when you want to make your KD higher, and if you want to level up a weapon, that's the only reason you play that. They seem to add like new game modes. Like, they need to think of a new innovative one or something. That's probably the best thing. New game modes and then better design maps. I hated Tehran Highway. I did not like Grand Bazaar. Metro was too clogged. Firestorm was just weird. And that leaves you with about 3 or 4 maps. No Shark Canals was pretty good, but it's way better on PC, so the console players, we got screwed over on that one. The list goes on. You see, we had tons of bugs in the release. If they have any bugs in the actual game release, that's gonna be awful, because if they're releasing a beta like a month before, they can find all the problems and then they can fix them. And also, they don't need to make a huge patch where they completely change everything that's not broken. They really don't need to do that like what they did with Battlefield 3. I prefer something more in the style of Battlefield Bad Company 2. That was probably better than Battlefield 3, honestly. Battlefield 3's engine, I prefer Battlefield 3's engine in kind of the theme of like Bad Company 2, with some maps like Bad Company 2's maps were like the best maps ever. They were. I really loved all their maps. It was probably my favorite Battlefield game, and I really hope they try to go back to better maps. They need better maps. They don't need bugs. But I'm going to leave the opinion of whether you want kind of the similar to Battlefield 3 or if you want something completely new. So leave some comments below on your opinion about that. Okay, everybody. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.